However, we got a problem, and it's these guys. We got like 8 or 9 river otters. Nope, just kidding. There's only 4. But they're out here looking for the same thing I am. A couple river otters. That's unfortunate. They might be sea otters. Could have worked their way out from the bay. But they're gonna make it hard to fish, that's for sure. We're gonna try anyway. River otters in the backyard pond this morning. I ain't mad at them. They're just doing the same thing I'm trying to do. Let me get you guys in a secured location. Ain't got nobody in here anyway, so we ain't too worried about it. It's pretty cool. I love seeing nature. Love seeing river otters. But they are without a doubt predators on the pond. We got a popper set up. We're gonna get it going here in a minute. Absolutely beautiful day. Welcome, happy Friday. Welcome back to the channel. Super excited by those otters, but the problem being they're predators and they're gonna behave like predators. So that might kind of limit our fishing experience. When there's big predators on the pond, those fish scatter. But we can give it a shot. We out here, we're gonna try it anyways. Let's see what we can do. We got just a little popper set up here. I think we're name brand, running a Rapala. EFAS Games, good morning, bro. Good morning. Hope you're having a great Friday or whatever day it is where you're at. We in the backyard pond. We're gonna throw this little popper around and see if we can't hook up. Problem is we had a couple otters, 4 or 5 river otters move through, and I guarantee you they got those fish spooked. But we're here. We're gonna try to work. Temp's cold. It's 45 degrees or so. Nice little breeze. If this popper don't work, we'll try to switch it up. You know, while seeing those river otters is cool. Like, not too many people have otters in their backyard pond. I do. They work their way up through the bay and they run through the different waterways. And they're predators. They will eat small fish like crazy. Not to mention spook the fish population, so. But we're here, we're gonna try anyway. Beautiful sunrise, birds are chirping. If you could let me know that my mic's working, that'd be great. Sometimes these mics don't work, and how's my audio? Beautiful day. Had a great Thanksgiving with my family. You know, everybody got along. No stupid family politics or drama. Just kind of got together and enjoyed everybody's company. I hope you all got a chance to do the same. even if you're British, right? I don't think British people celebrate. A lot of places don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but doesn't mean you can't have a good Thursday anyway. Pond levels are way, way up, which is exciting. Since it's nice, I'm going to, I don't know, back in October, set a like goal on a video, and absolutely crushed it. Channel's really starting to take off. A lot of you are really digging what I'm putting out there, and I appreciate you for it. But I found a pond out in the middle of nowhere, and I'm gonna go fishing today. It's a saltwater. Well, it's kind of like brackish water, and I have no idea what could be in there. Connects out into the bay, and I'm trying to figure out what's going to be biting this time of year. And I'm thinking starry flounders. If you're like, what the hell is a starry flounder? Yeah, man, a little bit me too. I'm not sure. But with that being said, I'm gonna go over there and see what I can find, you know? Not sure what kind of lures or bait to be using. I think I'm gonna go with the old jig. There are fish moving about. I can see him squirt. There's one right there. He's moving along. He just don't want what I got. We'll keep working this popper a little bit. Maybe switch it up to a speed worm, creature bait, something a little different. That's how you know you're a professional, when you throw the top half of your pole into the water. Hey, we might not be pros, but we out here having a good time. Don't act like you haven't done it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to fishing that new pond later. I think I'm gonna do a saltwater jig, because it's brackish, and we've had a ton of rain lately. So while it's sort of fed by the bay, I'd imagine all the rain's got that freshwater level real high. There might be some spotted bass. There might be some starry flounder. I don't know, but and I can't imagine anybody's fished it. You know, it's hard to say, but I mean, it's a pretty remote location, and I don't think anybody's fished it within the last at least 20, 30 years. I've never heard it. I've lived out in this area for a little bit now, and haven't heard anybody talk about it. You know, nobody's like, oh man, that's the honey hole for flounder, or whatever the case may be. So I'm gonna get out there and check it out. I'm actually really excited. It's been a while since I've actually taken the time to fish somewhere new. So that video will come out probably tomorrow. Hopefully you guys go and check that out. Coming down the pipe. Definitely getting those fall time feels. Won't talk too much about the weather, but you know what? I can't complain. And your boy, Temu Special. No plug, no channel. I ain't trying to sell you nothing, but I picked up this heated vest, man. This thing is like roasting me. Don't get it twisted. I still can't feel my fingers, but that heated vest is just on point. 16 people up in here. If you want to hit that like button for me, I greatly appreciate you. You want to jump in that comment, we can do a little roll call, like where y'all from and what do y'all fish for? I think those I don't know if y'all just getting here. We had some river otters at the very beginning of the video, about 4 of them, and they move through here. They come up from the canal. BC Fishing Canada, or CA, not Canada, maybe Canada, but probably California. Hey man, thanks for that sub. I appreciate you, bro. I guess you're from Cali. What are you fishing for down there? We were getting zero love on that popper. You know, fall, it's cold, water temps are way down. I've never had much luck. I wish I had a spinner, like a little rooster tail. That's been throwing lately and been doing pretty good. But we got a creature bait on a Ned rig. We're gonna go ahead and throw that around. Can you guys hear me? Mic good? I don't know. If you can't hear me, leave a comment. Sometimes my mic just cuts out for no reason. We got angry spotted bass, largemouth, yellow perch, bullhead catfish, and the occasional trout. Can you handle the silence, or did you already click off? To make these lives more exciting, feel free to drop a comment. Let me know where you're from, what you fish for. I really do enjoy meeting new people, so don't be shy. Beautiful morning. I got a little John boat right there. 12 foot. It's a 1970 something Starcraft. It's got miles on it, and seems like it would have been a good day to take that out for a stroll. Wind's kicking up a little bit. Live out at the coast, so anything under 10 miles an hour is just a breeze. Max depth of the pond is 19 feet. There's a canal that runs through the middle that's maybe 10, 20 feet across where they dug it out. And I'm just trying to work that bank line. We've had a couple frosts so far, not hard, just a couple frosts. And I don't know if you guys can hear that. Pretty interesting sounding little bird up there. You know, sometimes I feel like I live in a wildlife preserve. I'm lucky to live where I do. You know, we had some otters this morning and a big old blue herring. Just an overall great day to be outside. And after yesterday, needed it. We had about 3 inches of rain. No, that'd be a flood. We had about 3/8 of an inch of rain. Pond level's way up, but rainy, windy, sideways rain. We'll go Forrest Gump with it. So didn't get a chance to get out and do much. Hey, shout out to the 11 people. Hope you guys are having a great Friday. Hope you guys had a great Thursday with the fam or football. What do you guys think of that Dallas game? What do you think of throwing like that and getting one of these? It's all right. We'll figure it out. Yeah, if you're watching this for pro fishing advice, I'm not sure this is the channel, you know? But I try. When I catch fish, you can go back and look through. I normally get a couple fish on these lives. Been looking for a yellow perch for like a couple days. They're one of my favorite fish to eat out of the backyard pond. I don't eat the bass. It's a catch and release on those. Got that bird's nest out. However, we managed to catch our worm and bobber setup. We got our worm and bobber setup just off camera. And we managed to go ahead and hook that. If you're new here, this is a lot of what I do. I try to do this every morning. Sometimes I can't, most days I can. So 8 a.m., I used to do it both twice a day before and after work. But hell, it's dark at 4 o'clock. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it's like super dark at 4 o'clock. And I can't get out. So I usually have enough time to do it at least an hour every morning, every other, you know, when I can get to it. And I'm going to try to do that 8 a.m. until I can't catch any more fish. Eventually the weather's going to turn. But right now we're live every morning at 8 a.m. just fishing the backyard pond, meeting new people. Not a lot of people have the attention span for long form content, I've discovered, you know, unless you're just like 30 minutes of straight fish catches. And so I started a new series called the Daily Dose of Nature, where I'm outside. I might be riding the bike with the dog, I might be doing some mushroom hunting. But daily dose of video or daily dose of nature short forms that will be out now and almost every day. Gonna have an all new pond fishing video out or saltwater. I'm actually fixing to head over and do that now. There may or not be some trespassing. Is it trespassing if you don't see a sign? If there's no sign, that just means it's public access, right? I don't think that's how it works. But I think it's, I don't know, it's way out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, there's this kind of like dirt road, which I think is actually just a property easement that ends up on this. It's called the Deepwater Slough. Maybe I'll tag it on Google Maps or something. Maybe not. Maybe I'd be just blowing up my new spot, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm stoked, man. Anytime I get to fish something new, like I get excited by it. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you saying hi. Appreciate that sub. Got that bait caster dialed in. You know, sometimes if you're not getting any love on the creature bait, you might be spinning it too fast. So what I'm gonna do is swim in a little bit, let it sink, swim in a little bit, and hopefully that can get a little attention going. However, with those otters we had earlier, everything's pretty spooked. That was about 30 minutes ago. I'm hoping the fish have settled down enough to where I can hook up. Hey, 11 people up in here. Hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. You know, I'm gonna have to come up with a better phrase. You ever notice, like, everybody's like, I appreciate it. And it's like we all went to the same HR meeting. Like, seriously, I was at the gas station and I bought something. And the lady at the gas station told me she appreciated me. And I'm like, you appreciated me for buying some nicotine pouches and gasoline? That's, you know, I'm a polite guy. I always say thank you, you know. Lady hands me my change back. I always say thank you. But yeah, no, this... And she wasn't even young. She was definitely a boomer. She's like, I appreciate you. I was like, okay. When did we... Maybe y'all know. When did we all go to this HR meeting where we all of a sudden just started appreciating each other? Could be worse. It's not like kids are just saying random numbers for entertainment. 6, 7, and you gotta do the hand thing. Don't act like y'all don't know what I'm talking about. If you got kids or you're around kids, I went to in-laws for Thanksgiving, and it was like 4 hours of non-stop 6, 7 echoes across the house with the little 6, 7. And I get it, like, kids just say shit because it's funny or whatever. So, like, I ain't hating on it. I'm not trying to jump on a trend, you know? But when I was a kid, maybe in, like, middle school or something, like, we had a obsession with 69. That was our number, you know? And, like... I think if you're about my age, you might chuckle a little when you see 69 put somewhere. But that shit had some meaning. That was some, you know, talking like, y'all know what it means. I'm trying to get family friendlier now that I've hit monetization. But y'all know what 69 means. Don't front like you don't. So I'm all for weird numbers being said. Don't worry, this bird's nest is just at the bottom of the reel. But yeah, 6, 7 all day long. And then my 20-year-old nephew, who doesn't realize he's 20 yet, he's like trying to jump on board so he can be popular with the cool kids. And he starts saying it. Oh, we getting bit. When we were just playing, it was just sitting on the bottom there. We getting tugged a little. Let's see if we can get a hook into it. Nah. Problem is we got a real leafy bottom here, which is just tons of organic material, which isn't bad. Just an observation, but it makes it hard when you leave your bait on the bottom for too long. sun's popping up. Beautiful day. Let me flip this chat on, see if anybody doing anything. Sorry about that. I had top chat turned on, so if y'all were trying to talk to me, I must have missed it. I think my little creature bait is set on vegetarian because the only thing I'm pulling in this morning is salad. You know, I ain't too mad about it though. It's an absolute beautiful morning. I'm complaining about it. I want to catch fish. You know, I'm not. That's what every fisherman says. Oh, well, it was a beautiful morning, or. And it's true, you know? I mean, I was cooped up all yesterday. Weather just wouldn't really. Well, I did get out and fish a little bit in the morning, but it was raining. And the bites really slowed down. Might have to switch up my approach a little. I think inline spinners typically get the most hits here in the fall time. Let's flip it the other way here. Hopefully you guys aren't going to be blinded out by the sun. A little bit. We might go back. You know, it's a fine line. To hell with the viewing angle, right? To hell with the shot. Let's see where I need to be to catch some fish. Throwing into the wind this way, though. You can always tell the weather is getting colder because I don't hear any frogs, you know. Normally it's a frog echo or a frog symphony, whatever you want to call it. Occasionally we get the little tree frogs, you can hear them croaking, but bullfrogs are in hibernation. Kind of just trying to hop that lure across the top of some lily pads. Let's see, none of that sun's up above that tree line. Let's switch out rods. I wish I had a little inline. I thought I did somewhere. I know where my inline is. It's attached to my coat from the one I was wearing yesterday. That's where my little inline got to. But let's go ahead and got a nice little popper here. I think this is a Rapala. I just replaced the trebles out on it. Let's throw that around and see if we can't get some topwater action going. Come on, follow me. So when I go like this, I'm trying to get better every time. Use better equipment, better tripods, better mics, better sound, better video, you know. And this tripod is supposed to track me automatically if I go like this. Either that or, well, it's not below my waist. So does that mean I get to punch y'all in the arm? You know what the game I'm talking is. But for some reason, let's do it manually. Since it doesn't want to behave. But you guys got to get bricked up because it's windy. All right, let's try that. We got the popper. Now all we need is the fish. Man, this is probably my 10th time, 20th time using this little reel. You know, all of a sudden I realized, like, when you get old, you know, you're like, oh, I just got that rod, or I just got that reel. And it turns out that was like 5, 10 years ago, and your nephews have all left all your shit out in the rain, and it's been rode hard and put up wet. So trying to go through and replace gear, mainly as it comes on sale. And I picked up this little Daiwa sweep fire, and this thing has been smooth. I mean, got left out overnight. Matt Sankey. Not really, man. Just the joys of being outside. And that's what every fisherman says when they're not catching. But I mean it. It's a beautiful sunrise. Saw some river otters earlier, and I think they kind of got the lake spooked. So, well, I'm hoping. Sorry, I'm trying to get my tripod. Who knows? I'm not having any luck with this new tripod. Yeah, man, there was 4 of them. Good size, which also lets me know, like, my storm drain at the other end of the lake isn't plugged up, because that's where they're typically coming from. Out in the wetlands and the bay. And they're cool. They're cool to look at, you know. But they're not great for fishing because, well, I'm just mad they're doing it better than me. We're doing the same thing. They're just better at it, you know. So they'll spook the fish. But we figure we're out here. Beautiful morning, give it a try anyway. Fallout, yeah, man. If you're holding, bro, just hit me up. I'll give you my P.O. box, and you ship that out to me, and we'll make that happen. I think we should start small scale, though. So, like, maybe just an M80. Problem with that is my neighbor's a snitch. I don't know which one. Hey, Pickles Barbecue. Yeah, Matt, I haven't been... Sorry, Pickles, I'll get to you in a minute. Yeah, haven't been down to the Maine for a while. It's been pretty nasty weather, but a lot of times I'm in the John boat, and I try to fish it. There's also a beaver dam at the moment up north, and I try to fish that as well. Had usually better luck at the dam than I have the storm drain. Pickles, man, I had a great Thanksgiving, bro. Like, a family went to the wife's house. All my family's dead, to be honest with you. Like, I just lost my mom in February, and this isn't a woe is me thing. It was her time, you know. So I'm kind of like a orphan by death. So I've kind of, you know, just latched on to my wife's family, and I really like them. Had a really great time, great dinner, little rivalry about the Cowboys game, and it was a good time. That looks pretty dramatic, right? It's a stick. Settle down. How about you, man? Spend time with the fam. Have a good turkey day. I am just not overly optimistic about this popper. It just feels like it's the complete wrong time of year for topwater. A little bit windy. Working that popper, hoping it does its thing. But like I said, I think the river otter's got most things spooked. Looking for a perch. Haven't seen a perch in seemingly for months. Months and months. That sounds pretty good, man. You know, I used to be like the head cook. You know, I smoked a turkey a few times, deep fried them. So it's kind of been a goal of mine to do a turducken. Y'all know what that is, I'm guessing. It's a like a game hen stuffed inside of a duck, stuck inside of a turkey. And I always wanted to do it. It's just I can't get the family on board. They're like, oh, that's morbid. I'm like, y'all put bacon on burgers? What are you worried about a chicken inside of a duck inside of a turkey for, you know? But I haven't had to cook much in a while. My wife's mom really enjoys that role. You know, she likes hosting and drop shot. Occasionally, man, I fish any kind of way you can imagine. I fish it, you know what I mean? I'm trying to figure it out. But not too often with the drop shot. Try to keep it simple, just like a Ned rig and some kind of soft plastic seems to be my go-to. Pickles, what do you think of the motion tracking tripod, man? Does it just make you nauseous? Or is it like, all right, at least he's in frame now? Trying to get better every time, man. I hit that viral video, got some views from it. Channel's actually starting to do something. You know, it's frustrating. I can see him swirling around. Little signs of life on the pond. They're just not interested in what I'm throwing. Like I said, I think everything's spooked. Well, I appreciate everybody for checking out the channel. If you're new here or you've been here a while, I'm trying to go live most mornings, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you got a minute and you want to swing through, I'd appreciate it. New video coming out probably Sunday. I'm gonna go fish this pond. I've been talking about it. If you watch my old shorts, it's pond in the middle of nowhere. And I don't think anybody's ever fished it before. I know I haven't. It's hard to say nobody's ever fished it because, like, I'm not a time traveler. I don't know that to be 100% true. But I know it don't get fished on the regular. It's brackish water. I'm thinking I'm going to throw some kind of jig, maybe an inline, see what's there. I'm hoping for starry flounders. Till then, go outside. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Can't stop it because the camera's moving. Peace. Glad you had a good